Good evening, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, some of the interesting comments that are coming in now, we are in luxury, we are in affluence on the number of comments that we're having, and I'm trying to get to answer some of them. Perhaps putting them in a video is probably the best way, because then there's some entertainment value in that. Okay, so just looking at the suggestions for the teacher situation for Lena and Talia. Well, what do we have? We have the son of Pastor Timio, Ariel. And Ariel is a teacher. He's a trained teacher. That's his job. That's what he was trained for. He served his time on doing that and is ready to teach at another time professionally. Well, he's teaching professionally now if you think that getting paid for what you do makes you a professional. So his advice was for them to study every day. Now, he thinks that if you actually are relentless in the retention of the language and you do that every day, then you will make the maximum progress. Now, we've had lots of different suggestions, orders. The fact that the situation in that so-called classroom is very busy. All English lessons are going on for several hours a day, every day, Monday to Friday, and ordinary life goes on in between. So dogs, cats, goats, people, children wandering in and out, doing all of that. That's life on the farm. Life is not going to stop or come to go into suspended animation simply because somebody's having a lesson. That's how it works. And all of we get extremely forceful, authoritarian, get those kids out of there, they should be respectful, they should be trying to help their mother, they should be this, should be that, should be... Yes, in the frame of reference that you are probably operating in, yes, you probably would have exactly that situation. You would have a space designated for that lesson to go on where you would have perfect peace, and it would be a classroom type of atmosphere. We're not in that situation, and so it's not the same. And you have to come from your frame of reference, and you have to look at the frame of reference within which we are operating, and that is everyday life on our scruffy little farm. It's not paradise. Somebody said, that's not paradise, it's in the mountains. So you can't have paradise in the mountains? Well, okay. Obviously not your idea of paradise, but I'm getting off the subject. So, someone else said, why don't you have them recite the alphabet, ABC, Western style, because the pronunciations are different. Well, I know that when Beth sees a V, she pronounces a B. Hence the idea, hence the fact that when you say, I'm speaking Visayan, they say Bisayan. And so V is a difficult letter to pronounce in Western style in the Philippines, and that's a fact of life. So all of these suggestions may be absolutely excellent for where you live and how you would do it, how you would expect it. I mean, I would love to find someone a good teacher, professional quality teacher, who could teach me the guitar, and I go to lessons. I would expect to be taught in an atmosphere of peace and silence, not to be with kids running around and all of that. And if I went to a school, if there was a school in Taliban, I would go there. And that's the kind of environment I would expect to be taught in. One in which it was me and the teacher. If I was going to someone who was, say, a professional standard teacher, but I was going to his home, I wouldn't be looking at him and saying, we're not going to have all these kids around, are we, and get those dogs out there. What's that bloody goat doing in the kitchen? No, I wouldn't do that. I would accept the situation as it is. And that's what we must do here with Lena and Talia. That's the home. And it's a home environment, and that's how it's going to be. So,